overtime points.
They've gone past regulation. One of the top teams going past. And the one thing about going past regulation, you're guaranteed 1 point. Panthers are obviously looking for the second point. This should be very exciting overtime. A lot of skill on both sides.
Yeah, Columbus, when their games end in overtime, they're 5-9. Panthers are 2-2. That win we just showed you in the win against Boston in overtime just before the Olympic break. OT faceoff, sponsored by Rooms to Go. Bennett against Fantilli. Tkachuk and Forsling, the other two for the Panthers. Of course, Werenski is out there for the Blue Jackets. Marchenko next to Tkachuk on the far side. Panthers trying for a third consecutive win. And the Panthers will get the first crack at it. Matthew Tkachuk slides to center. We'll get it to Forsling. Werenski is with him. Puck is free now. And Marchenko able to feed it around to Fantilli. Blue Jackets get the possession back. Marchenko into the Panther zone. He'll circle around. Drop it off. The dangerous Werenski has a chance. He blows it high over the net. Matthew Tkachuk's going to get to it. Tkachuk has a step on Fantilli. Tkachuk for the win. Stop the penalty. Is it a shot? It'll be a trip. It'll be a trip. And the Panthers will have a 4-on-3. Ooh, Tkachuk shaking it off on that left hand.
Oh, Tkachuk tried everything he can. He was pumping. Here's the call. He was pumping those legs.
Columbus 19 is 2 minutes for tripping.
Fantilli was able to catch him right at the last second, but Tkachuk draws the penalty. Here's Werenski, high and wide. Tkachuk anticipates, picks it up off the boards, and now, as fast as he can go, and yeah, right at the last second, he was going to try and make the move, and there's the penalty right there.
Now the Panthers will get a timeout. They are 1 for 1 on the power play tonight. There's the trip, the stick getting in there. And they'll get their second power play opportunity. It'll be a 4-on-3 in overtime. Jamie Compound, what a job, what a work ethic. I think he works 24 hours a day, drawing it up on the Panther bench. Obviously, the Blue Jackets didn't like the call. You'll have the Sams out there for sure. Looks like Ekblad and Tkachuk, the others, trying to cash it in.
Yeah, they drop a couple of different plays. Columbus on the other side, using their pre-scouting of the tendencies of the Panthers when they're on the power play.
No, the Blue Jackets do not have their top center, Fantilli. He's the one that took the penalty. Charlie Coyle, the veteran, will come on at center. Provorov and Fabro, the defenseman.
Two right shooters, two left shooters for the Panthers here in this power play in overtime.
Looking for one to win it. 4-on-3 advantage. Bennett wins it back to Amerant Ekblad. Matthew Tkachuk centers. Ekblad blasts it, blocked away by Fabro. And he limps back up out of his blades. Bennett resets. Reinhart out in front of the net. Tkachuk at the circle. Here's Bennett, who has the goal tonight. Back for Tkachuk. One more time, Bennett lets it fly. Sabres weakens. Sent all the way down. Bobrovsky cuts it off. Blue Jackets get the partial change. Provorov stays on the ice. Although he does come on with Severson. Same four for the Panthers. Bennett moves in. Bennett looks. Bennett on the backhand. Merzlikins the save. Ekblad picks it up on the 4-on-3 advantage. Gets the middle of the ice. Sam Reinhart. Now Tkachuk shoots. Merzlikins with the blocker. Got it. Tkachuk again. At the end board. Sends it up the wall. The race is on. Reinhart battles. Taken by Lundestrom.
And look at this. Michael Benning is coming out here for the Panthers. He's going to quarterback this power play.
You got to love it. He's earned it. He's had a terrific NHL debut. Wouldn't that be something? Looking for his first NHL point. Benning to Kachuk. Rodriguez is on out in front of the net. Here's Benning. Holding. Kachuk one-timer in front. All the way through. Reinhardt score! Let's go home, baby! Sam Reinhardt wins it.
Panthers 2 power play goals to win this game come from behind. Sam I am. Benning, there's the slide pass that goes through everyone. And then Reinhardt Merzlikins lost his balance, lost his stick, lost his mind, and flipped over top of him. The top part of the net, another game-winning goal. And there's Michael Benning's parents. Brian Benning was former Florida Panther, and they got to be thrilled at the outcome and the performance from their son in his NHL debut.
How about that? Michael Benning on the ice with guys like Sam Reinhardt and Matthew Kachuk in overtime, and they get the game-winning goal. The Panthers have won 3 in a row now, the last 2 coming from behind in the third period. Don't forget those great saves, that great first period by Sergei Bobrovsky.
Take another look. Here's the goal again. Panthers set up on the power play. Kachuk slides it through. It goes through everyone. And to Reinhardt, just enough time to corral it. And at a bad angle. Look at the angle that he's shooting at. And he has to put it over top of Merzlikins, exactly where he wanted to place that underneath the crossbar. And the Panthers win it in overtime.